Dear Black Americans, you are taught that Africans we are savages. We are not. We are cultured. We are educated. We are knowledgeable. Unfortunately, we are poor on the surface. But beneath us, we have everything the whole world needs.
Who turned Africa into a dark continent? It is a question which I never have found an answer to. There is no more beautiful a continent than Africa, as anyone who comes here finds.
So there is this black African who has been asking the black Americans on street interviews that is African slaves? And this guy answered that yes. And he asked him, why do you think we are slaves? The black Americans are slaves. And this black African answered him by saying, it's because you are building the nation that controls you. Wow, this is the question that I want us to discuss today. My name is Isaac Wabomba, and this is Africanization Data, where we keep you updated on issues that concern Africa. But now, before we proceed, I want us to watch this clip.
See right now, you're wasting his time.
Okay, but do you understand why I'm searching you, sir?
I don't understand why you're searching me. That's why I said you just profiling me. You're profiling me, mate. You're wasting your time.
I've explained it to you a few times. I'm happy to go for it again.
No, I'm not happy.
Sure.
I'm not happy. So I can go in the park whatever I want, man.
I understand that, but we've given our reasons as to why we suspect. That's
You
all
see
we
what?
need
You see right now they're being harassing man right now. I'm outside in the park. Just a free person going in the park having the fresh air. They're coming here trying to search me. Yeah, you can do what you want to do
Can
right
you
now.
spin around to your right, sir? Yeah. Face towards the van. Thank you.
That's what you do, man. I know you got to waste your time. You're probably gonna go outside and catch a criminal, whatever you want. You know what I mean? I need a search warrant as well.
Very
Please,
kind,
that
please.
one is, yeah?
Don't need a search warrant, sir.
No, I
Very
need.
kind, please.
No, I need it.
Sir, very
I
kind,
need that
please.
signature because I need to go and make a complaint.
You can have it.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I need
Copy
that.
of
I
the
need that.
record.
Yeah, I need that. Yeah.
Certainly.
We don't need a warrant. What's your name, sir?
I can't give you a name. My name. You can't open that.
People will always address you based on how you look. And I always say the first impression is very, very important. It's very critical. Now, we have watched this video where this police officer arrested this innocent black man. In the clip, as you can see it, this man is being asked to say his name, and he has said that he won't tell them his name, and they were asking for his particulars. The man is innocent. He was just walking around. This is in the United States of America. But now the biggest question that now comes in: why are they arresting this man? Yeah. Is it that this man is black, that's why he's becoming a threat? Or, in other words, another question, can we say the appearance of this man having dreads on the head is another symbol to show that this man is a thief or a thug? Or number three, can we say they are arresting this man because he is black generally? Yes. So those are the three questions. So let's dive into it. My name is Isaac Wabomba now. So these police officers, number one, as I've always said, as much as we claim, today let me start with the positive side of this discussion. I always say first impression is very important. You know, in life, people will always address you depending on how you look like, not even how you look like, how you present yourself. A police officer, even in Africa, in case you are just walking around and it's on news that they are looking for someone, so there is a thug in town who has been doing this and that, but you happen to be crossing that line, it means you're going to be arrested. Why? Your presentation itself tells a lot as much as you could not be the one, the thief that they are looking for. But based on how you're dressed, it typically may lead these police officers to arrest you. Okay? So now, number one, I want us to look at that. As much as we want to say, oh, the white police officers just want to arrest this black man, Yeah. First impression, your appearance really matters a lot. And then now, number two, let me go on the other side. Why are the white officers being threatened by the black man? This is a harmless man. He's just walking around. Yeah? This is a black man just walking around on his business. You remember the other day, America was, rather they have their bases where they have the best capacity and their superpowers. Yeah? But now, how are you threatened by a harmless man like this? You'll need to look into yourself. If it's not hate, then what exactly could that be? Because this is a harmless man. Yeah? Or does it mean when you see an African or rather a black person, it means they're thieves in one way or the other, that in that you suspect something can go wrong, something can go into mess at any particular time? This is something that needs to be issued, because I have been looking at my comment section for the past content that I did. And most black Americans, they are saying that they don't bother even to the matter that is happening right now between Elon Musk and Donald Trump. They're all saying like they care less, because all along they have gone through hell. They have gone through a lot of problems. Yeah? Some of them, they say they are persevering to stay at their working place, all for the reason to ensure that their children have shelter, all for the reason of ensuring that their kids get food.
Dear Black Americans, you are taught that Africans we are savages. We are not. We are cultured. We are educated. We are knowledgeable. Unfortunately, we are poor on the surface. But beneath us, we have everything the whole world needs. They tell you this to try stop you from coming back to motherland, because you are the very, very backbone that builds their economy. If you were to relocate back to Africa, you would disable them as a continent. Africa is the only place you would never be racially discriminated against. Africa is the only place where you would never have to fear if you would die the next day or not. Black Americans, you are us. We care about you. We need you as much as you need us. Your color tells you who you are and where you belong. Stop forcing yourself to fit in places you will never fit.
But at the workplace, they're getting like it's depression of its own. But they have to swallow it down their throat, all for the sake of their families. And most of them, they have always been threatened, like they will be fired, those kind of things. The white bosses keep on yelling at them. And now in Africa, those who are working out in Africa, they have a dream of getting good job, green pastures from your land. How is this African child going to survive in these hands? How do you motivate this African kid that claiming that not all the whites are the same? This is based on what the ones who are live on ground are saying. Yeah? And to an extent, some of these bosses are Christian, they are born again, but they still end up doing this. I want us to listen to this white lady. I think I love what she is talking about.
Now, people, you are all members of the same race, the human race, which started with black women between 300,000. White folks, you don't like it, but all you are is faded blacks. That's the way it is. Every one of you, if you trace your DNA back far enough, you're going to find that some of your DNA came from Africa, because we all have the same ancestor back there, every single one of us. And those of you who think you don't have are obviously from outer space. Now, that means that every one of us is a 30th to 50th cousin to every other person in this room. So I want you to turn to the person on your left or your right or behind or in front of you, stick out your hand and say, "Hi, cousin." Now, will every person in this room who considers himself or herself a biracial person stand? Don't you stand. Don't you stand. People, we have to get rid of the language of racism. Words are important, people. Words matter. You have to be careful how you use them, and you have to refuse to tolerate these ugly words being used in your presence.
She has mentioned that we do not need to have anything like racism in the country. She does not want to hear anything to do with racism, because she has given you the history of how black women are a powerful being to have interacted with in the US. And now, in other words, she's trying to tell you that no human is lesser than the other. I do not know what you get from this talk that she was telling the white people and the black people, that now you need to call each other cousin. And she ended up saying that turn around and tell 2-3 people, "Hi, cousin." Yes. And I saw most of the individuals did that. But now, did they do it just for the purpose of the meeting, or they just did that? Anyway, we don't care. But now the thing is, we have to eliminate the word racism in any way possible. Otherwise, this is the killing disease that is going to lead the West, to depend on Africa at some point in future. I know that those that are going to say, "Oh, you guy, you're mad. You're out of your mind. How can the West depend on Africa?" But yes, if this continues, one day, one time, the West will depend on Africa. Recently, I was just looking on some clips online, and most black Americans, they are relocating to a country called Kenya in Africa. And now they're like, in the US, the reason as to why they're relocating is because of the pressure in their wallet. The economy part of it, it's really pushing them so hard. And now they when they come to Africa, they find the economy is based on, as compared to the US economy and the Kenyan one in Africa, its Kenyan economy seems to be a bit better. And now the investors in Kenya are happy because of that move. But now, on the other hand, Ibrahim Traore in the West Africa is also doing the best to ensure that whatever things that are available, that are found in the Western world, he implements them in his own country. So now, if you're a person who can look into the future, and if all African leaders can embrace what the West African countries are doing, then if we give ourselves in the next like 10 to 15 years to come, then we will be having our own land of milk and honey. My name is Isaac Wabomba. I want to get your reaction in the comment section. And I look forward to reading them. And if in case you have any other question that you want me, or other topic that you want me to cover for you, just ensure that you leave it in the comment section. This is Africanization Data, where we ensure that you are fully updated about African matter. Until next time, bye bye for now.